We're going live for Sunday night at Glastonbury in an hour. First, earlier than billed, super swimmers, supercharged.
Hello, I'm David with you live this Wednesday evening on BBC Two, where Yolande gets some vital information in EastEnders in 25 minutes, with chat from The One Show first.
Our 60th birthday celebrations continue here on BBC Two with 60 songs broadcast across the decades, from intimate performances to Glastonbury and Live Aid. It all starts in half an hour. After, we go back to November 2009 and say hello to Amat Moran.
Celebrating BBC Two's 60th birthday, not only with some nostalgic idents, but with classic comedy that started right here, including this masterpiece, originally shown in October 2002, containing discriminatory language, adult humour and that iconic dance.
At the height of the Troubles, a devastating tragedy. Now on BBC Two, 30 years on, the victims' families reflect on their grief, their memories and their fight for justice. Chinook Zulu Delta 576, with scenes some of you may find upsetting.
Exploring our private anxieties and public personas in late movie Who You Think I Am, starring Juliette Binoche at 1:20. First on Music Night, Prince, Funky, Fabulous, Forever.
No special effects, stunning and simple now on BBC Two, with scenes that some of you may find upsetting and some strong language. D-Day, the unheard tapes. Now on BBC Two, this month's Lifeline appeal from Edith Bowman.
Good to have you along this Thursday morning on BBC Two. It's Dean Lydiot here today with a central viewing over the next hour, a double bill with the BBC's Scam Interceptors.
Hello, Anthony here this Sunday afternoon on BBC Two. This week, the legendary Eva Marie Saint celebrates her centenary. What better way to mark it than two golden age performances? Hitchcock at his thrilling finest, now on BBC Two. Love and murder at first sight.
QI in an hour here on BBC Two. First, tragedy and an appalling attempt to hide the truth at the heart of a devastating helicopter crash 30 years ago. Dead men don't talk, but the questions aren't going away.
Callis, Bernstein, Menuhin and Dupre are some of the celebrated performers taking centre stage now on BBC Two this birthday weekend as we celebrate 60 years of classical musical moments. And we start in a rainy Hyde Park one summer evening with the King of the High Seas himself.
Now, later than billed on BBC Two, Dame Judi Dench in a spy thriller based on a true story. Half a century of lies unravel. In Red Joan, with some scenes of a sexual nature.
Your roundup of the latest stories now on BBC Two with News Round.
Music Night with the king of electrifying live performances, Prince and the Revolution in concert at midnight. Documentary New Part Generation Black Music Legends of the 1980s in an hour. First, a new curated blend of brilliance.
Now, broaden your horizons with another epic Pokemon adventure. Animal Magic now on BBC Two. It's a large world after all.
Opening our archives for sitcom season on BBC Two. This time tomorrow, Miranda is back for one night only. But now, all aboard with the bouquets as we dust off this 1992 classic.
Awkward, frustrating and funny. The path to first love is never easy. Very strong language now on BBC Two in our Oscar-nominated late film, Licorice Pizza.
Interior Design Masters with Alan Carr here in an hour, first putting the focus on the exterior. What's that coming now on BBC Two? Is it a monster?
Well, what a night they had at the snooker. Sorry, we're running behind schedule now, but it's definitely worth waiting for Bob Dylan Music Night. BBC Two kicks off with a beautiful new film showcasing the man in action. It's the evocative Shadow Kingdom.
We don't mind you laughing at us. Our sitcom season continues with Citizen Khan in an hour, but now I'm having condensed milk on mine.
So, Wimbledon back with us in 45 minutes. We're talking politics first. There's a lot of it about. Here's Joe Coburn.
We're hitting the courts live at Wimbledon in an hour. First, serving up a lesson in fine furnishing.
Saturday salutations from BBC Two. Scott here with you live. Now, serving up a sporting spectacular.
Music Night on Saturdays only started 3 years ago on BBC Two, but music has been at the heart of the channel since the very beginning. From Beyoncé to Bowie, Stormzy to The Stones, sit back and enjoy our unique collection of 60 songs from over the years on BBC Two. And of course, being a diamond anniversary, it's official. Christmas starts here. We're switching on the lights here on BBC Two and all set for Music Night. Thin Lizzy in concert at 11:30. But first, their legendary frontman, some strong language in the life and career of Phil Lynott.
The gavel stirs you from your slumber. Holmes under the hammer.